You've all had your ideas. They have all failed. I am king. Not you! Not you! Not you! Me!
Body after body after body. The graveyards are being filled. People are being judged. I am baptizing. Once again, you guys have the opportunity to step to the altar. This is your altar call, bWo. Who wants to see if they can make God believe? Come and have a good time with God.
What a word from Godmode Bonez. Who will be the next to step up and battle against the one who is atoning his way through the promo division locker room? I don't know who's next. We've been through everybody I can just about think about that is still active. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Promo Division Live. You see this new setup thanks to my colleague, hashtag DB Greatness. It is yours truly, the commish. It is Tuck, and we are going to roll in swinging on our path to Better Watch Out next weekend. So you heard it from Bonez tonight. Our main event is going to be an altar call. Who's going to answer the challenge? We will find out tonight, and our opening contest is going to be the second of the Mayhem Gas Challenge. I don't know what to call it, but Don Krypton, the #1 contender, to face off against DB to find out our new promo world champion next weekend is going to face off against MC Gas. I don't know what's going to happen, but what I do know is we have the long-awaited debut of one Troy Mason, and thankfully tonight we're going to hear from him as well as the other half of Mayhem for whatever reason regarding Better Watch Out. So ladies and gentlemen, Troy Mason, Ramboa, let's hear what they have to say.
What's really good, bWo? It's your boy Ramboa, and please allow me to steal a couple seconds of your time. You see, I'm outside of my element here because I never make challenges. I allow challenges come to me with all the TYS that I do. I don't really make the challenges. I believe in earning it, which is why I was very proud to be a part of Team Earn It. But speaking of TYS, Bobby Miller has been mentioning the rookies in a very underhanded way recently, and I take issue to that. So, counsel, Bobby Miller, if there isn't anything else already on the agenda, please flatter me as I challenge Bobby Miller for the TYS Championship at Better Watch Out. And furthermore, you've been speaking about the rookies. You don't want to say nobody's name. That's fine. But that promo series, you were crying about Jada Menace beating you the first time you guys battled because he got a couple extra minutes. So let's make time limits an issue. Joey Ramboa, Bobby Miller, 5-minute challenge. You could go a little under if you'd like, if you don't have nothing to say about the great Ramboa. But you cannot exceed 5 minutes. How's that sound?
Mr. Owens, let's hope that you won't disappoint this time. You know, I'm not going to prop up my phone. I'm going to hold it like I'm vlogging my life. Matter of fact, I am vlogging my life. Because I can finally show what the bWo is missing. He is missing the man that is I, Troy Mason. As you can see him in the kitchen because I'm cooking up some good shit. Now, you are my first victim since I said in private into management that I'm going to take this place by storm. And I know you've heard this by every man that has walked in this company and has probably stepped to the ring with you, but you and everyone else have never seen a breed like me. So, Mr. Owens, I really do hope you show up and we can show out. But the difference between showing up and showing out is that I have a lot to lose and you lose nothing. And that's why I'm going to send a message to not only you, not only the roster, but everyone at home, everyone in the back. I'm going to beat you so bad, I'm going to send you back to catering. But don't worry. Don't worry. I made you famous for a good couple of minutes.
Troy Mason, I see what you are cooking. I'm excited to see what you do next weekend. The long-awaited debut of the one and only Troy Mason. Will he bring the change? Will he become a future champion in 2023? Who knows? And Ramboa, I appreciate your plea to the council, but like last week and the week before, we've got a plan, and thankfully, I think you'll like what we have in store. We're not going to talk about that now, but what we are going to talk about is this Part 2 challenge. Now, for those of you who didn't know this challenge, Gas challenged Mayhem, so the deal was if Gas beat Ramboa and Krypton, he would join Mayhem, which I don't see value in that, but also if Gas lost both matches, he would retire from action immediately. Again, I don't see the value in that, but we'll see what happens. Coming up next, we're going to our first matchup, Gas, Krypton, Gas, Mayhem Gas Challenge Part 2. Let's send it to the action.
In a world full of dumbasses, I'm the only one who's truly enlightened. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not a catchphrase. That is not an opinion. That is facts. Ever since I lost to Deshaun Byron, no excuses. I've been patiently waiting for my next opponent. And I finally got what I've always been asking for. Don Krypton. You see, Don, you remind me of the guy I went to high school with. A lot of people may know someone like this. You see, he's always with the cool people, but he's not necessarily with the cool people. Everywhere the cool people go, he's right on side of them, like a bitch, seeking attention, and he always laughs the loudest at the jokes. That's you, Don. You are an attention whore. Every time the people want to send shots at me and talk shit to me, you have to chime in. You have to put your 2 cents in. You have to say something. I mean, what? What are you seeking if not attention? Are you choosing sides because you chose? Because you're a hater. You are a hater, and the people hate me too. Because I tell the truth. I tell the truth when I say you're an attention whore. I tell the truth when I say Andre should be better off focusing, learning how to fucking walk again than keeping my name in his mouth. You will never be like me. You will never have the fighting spirit that I have, willing to battle every single night. I've had horrible losses after horrible losses, and yet I'm still here because no matter what physical state I'm in, my mind never breaks. I get back up each and every time. That's my identity. That's who I am to the core. My battle is telling the truth. I don't give a fuck about theatrics. I don't give a fuck about trying to entertain. I don't give a fuck about being friendly. I'm gonna tell the truth, whether you like it or not, and the truth hurts. It's over. Class dismissed. Bring a study guide next time.
Garbage, DB Goofy, DB Gas? I guess we'll see. That's right, I have a match against Gas today. What do you want, Gas? What do you want from Mayhem? Do you remember the stipulations for these matches? If you win both matches, you get to join Mayhem. If you lose both, you leave the bWo. Is that what you really want? Is that really what you want? Because I'm very happy to oblige. But seriously, why am I here? I've got a title shot at the next pay-per-view. I'm working on getting the tag title shots very, very soon. I have a faction that is growing, filled with former world champions and future world champions. Why am I here? Why do I need you? Well, I guess if DB can pad his stats with you, I might as well do so as well. But you, why are you here, guys? Now granted, I guess you are a former bWo heavyweight champion, but what have you done for me lately?
I'm the joke of the promo division chat.
You have done nothing but take L after L after L. Oh, you got that one win against Apollo, but it's not worth much. Frankly, you suck. Actually, it's your literal middle name. MC. You suck. For some reason, you are currently gambling everything that you have, everything here in the bWo, for a shot to be part of Mayhem. Not your greatest move. Because I don't want you. Nobody in Mayhem wants you. Frankly, the bWo doesn't want you. And, well, I'm not going to tell you you should leave. But you have some very serious reconsideration to be doing. Fix your style. Fix your promos. Get some hooked on phonics. And come on back. Maybe Mayhem will accept you. DB Gratuitous, DB Greedy.
All right. I will give it to one Gas. You used some music. That was the first, I think, in a long time that I've ever heard you use music in any of your promos. That was cool. It was a little loud, if I'm being honest, but it was cool. Krypton, that actually wasn't your best. I see that you're focused on DB, but you better focus a little bit more. It's going to take more than that to take out my colleague of the delegation, DB Greatness. Now, Mayhem, you guys are on the rise, and I appreciate that. But we're going to get down to brass tacks and figure out what is next for the TYS title. So for those of you who've missed out the last month or so, Jay the Menace has been on a crazy, amazing streak. He actually came up just a little bit short against one Voice of the People, Bobby Miller, at Promo Series. So Bobby is the only 3-time and current reigning TYS champ. Jay the Menace stepped out of action, so that was the plan for Better Watch Out was Jay Bobby 3. It was gonna be better than Rocky 3. I was excited for it. But I think we found a good solution. So what better way to express the current era than really kind of taking it back a little further and going even before my era and bringing someone in to face off against Bobby for the TYS Championship. So here now, his opponent, and also we will hear a rebuttal from the TYS champ, who just happens to be in the room when all this is going down. So, mystery guy, show the world who you are.
I'm a snake. The greatest thing the devil ever did was make you people believe he didn't exist.
And I am the devil himself.
Bobby. There's absolutely nothing personal about what I'm going to do to you, but I took this match for one reason, and one reason only. And that is to finally claim gold in the bWo. And if that means I have to go through you to get it, so be it. But just remember this, Bobby. The devil always has a few tricks up his sleeve.
Pleasantly surprised that you're coming after me in my TYS Championship, man. I called out the new breed, but instead I get a seasoned vet for my first title defense. And quite honestly, I'm honored to defend my title against you, Tyler. I see it as an opportunity, actually, to show the younger generation how to properly respect their elders. So, me and you, TYS Championship. It'll be my honor to go against you, Tyler. No funny business, friendly competition. May the best man win, and I'm gonna try my hardest. No funny business. I don't know what happened in that Jada Menace match. I don't know what happened with this last hype video that I did, but no funny business. Just positivity, peace, love, and prosperity. To you all, and especially you, Tyler. Voice of the people signing off.
Wow. Now, that went way better than I planned it in my head. And that is going to be a part of Better Watch Out, formerly the event called Secret Santa. The former commissioner of bWo, One Army of One, Mr. Tyler Drummond, coming back to face off against the voice of the people, Bobby Miller, for the TYS Championship. It is going to be a great matchup. And Ramboa, I promise, we're not going to leave you hanging. We've got something for you coming on later on. But ladies and gentlemen, for right now, what can you do outside of like, share, and comment on this video? You can log on to YouTube, search up bWo Promo Division, look at all the great matchups we've got from Stars and Stripes Promo Series 3, which was just this past November. It was a banger, full of bangers actually. You can go back to watch Spooky Scary, Minute to Win It. We've got Broken Hearts, the inaugural Royal Brutality, and TYS paper premiere promo events. I'm getting out of the habit of saying PPVs, PPEs, baby. And then you can also like and subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, check out the Facebook page for weekly updates as we update our rankings and post some exclusives. In case you haven't seen a few of those are on our Facebook page. Same thing, bWo Promo Division. Share it up, like it up, talk about it. We've also got, aside of Better Watch Out, we've got PDL 365, which will be the final day this year. So December 31st, you gotta check it out. It's gonna be a banger for the ages. The TYS and tag titles will be on the line. So Mayhem, in case you're wondering where your opportunity is, that is it. So write it down. Don's been writing a lot of stuff down, so tell him to write down 12/31 because we're coming for you. Myself and my partner, who will be announced after Better Watch Out, because I don't want to tell y'all who it is. But right now, we're gonna have it. We've got our main event. We've got someone who answered the call for the altar call. So who's it gonna be to defeat Bones? We're gonna find out right now.
There has never been a god, but there's always been a devil, right? Everyone has had their own devil sitting on their shoulder. Bones, yours was alcohol. You couldn't put that bottle down. But you finally kicked that demon to the curb. You finally saw the light. My devil is self-doubt. That devil on my shoulder going, you can't do it no more, young buck. You can't do the fucking same thing over and over again. But I've learned to turn that devil on my shoulder into a weapon. I've learned to shut him up, and I use it to prove myself. And Bones, you claim to be this new god. You claim to everyone think they're gonna pray for you. Pray to the Godmode Bonez. But the reality is you're just a devil in a mask. Bones claims he's gonna save the bWo from its own demons. But no. The reality is he wants to burn it and turn it into his new image. He wants the bWo to turn into Bones' world order. And everyone's gonna preach for him. Everyone's gonna go, please Bones, give me something. But the problem with that, Bones, is this. The bWo is already being built in a new image. And unfortunately for you, it's not Godmode Bonez. This is a different one. Yeah, normally I do a whole transformation, a whole get up and a whole setup, but I decided I'm just gonna give you God at first, because that's what you need. I stand before you here in my weakest. So if you hear some coughs, I need you to accept that. My delivery might not be as strong as normal. God has come down with bronchitis. Even God is not above his own plagues, which makes you question why would God even create these plagues if he can't even get rid of them himself. But that's not what we're going. What we're going to go to is right now dealing with you. You, who rose up, and I thought would be someone. You rose up the rankings, and then as you rose up the rankings, you got lazy. You plateaued. I gave you credit for what you were doing, young buck, because you were getting better. But you got to the point where you hit a 65, and that was good enough for you. That's why you need judgment. God is here. I see y'all. I know all. I am all. And you are nothing. You need to be better than you've been. You need to take it to the next level. I brought you here to be around your peers. And you were just a lost zebra. A lost panda. Or whatever other animal that's half black and half white. You were lost over there with the other colonizers, not knowing how to be a nigga. You can't even pronounce nigga right. And I put you here. I put you in the bWo. I saw something from you. Half of you. The black half. I wanted you to embrace yourself. I wanted you to do more black things than just going to see Black Panther. But where did that get you? Have you actually watched the real sport of football, or do you still watch soccer? Niggas don't watch soccer. Have you tried basketball? Have you listened to rap? And not that UK shit. Oh, young buck, what a disappointment you have been. Promos cut in the basement, cause I ain't got no money. I'm mixed, I'm kinda chubby, and my accent is funny. You guys brought me here. You brought me here, Nico, so I can show you the bWo quality. The bWo quality. So I sit in my basement, and I cut these promos, Guy Ritchie style, wearing my socks with the bells on them, my big fuzzy hats. You asked for the bWo quality. I have the bWo quality. You cannot stop the young buck. The buck stops here. They call me the young buck. I'm 6'6", 365, 36 double D. And for someone of my size, I have a problem getting bitches. But you big hogs will never understand that. God rest the queen. I was never prepared for this, but I brought the bWo quality over and over, and yet somehow I am still facing the lowest of the cards, so I decided to try to step to God. Clearly I am not ready for God. I would just like to apologize for how I can never stay on the camera, and I make you guys watch promos as I walk all the way off the camera in my dimly lit dungeon of a basement. I understand that I want to win here, but I gave it all I have. Young Buck, out. Bring your A game, Nick Hall.
Wow. Young Buck answering the call. Joining Mayhem. Okay, I feel like Mayhem is like one of those just weird memberships that's just handing out stuff, but I don't think any of us were prepared for what Godmode Bonez had, and another victory underneath his belt. He continues to climb the ranks. I don't know if you're ever going to be in the top 5 anytime soon, Buck and Bucky Buck, but what I can say is I've had it. You know, I've had it with Mayhem, and it was gonna be nice and set something up for you, Buck, and give you a chance to showcase what you've got, because now it's what you, Deesh, Vagabond, and it's 5-on-3. It's not cool. I don't like it, but you know what? I'm gonna fix this. So what I'm gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna run down the card of Better Watch Out. And again, starting with our opening contest, like I said, it is going to be Troy Mason. Actually, you know what? No, there's a better matchup than that. So you and your stablemate, you are gonna face off against someone that you should know, but might not know well enough. You're gonna face off against a different breed, the Vagabond, for the #1 contendership for the title you talk about more than you probably talk about your own mother. You're gonna face off against each other for the TYS title because I said so. So we're gonna figure out a #1 contender, and then the winner of that will go on a PDL 365. Also, we've got, like I said, Troy Mason, Sean Shoes Owens. Hopefully, this match does not disappoint. We've also got one Bobby Miller taking on Tyler Drummond, the Army of One, for the TYS Championship. It is going to be one for the ages. And of course, our main event, we're going to see Don Krypton from Mayhem. And we're going to see if this road that has been a very long journey for my comrade, if it will lead to hashtag.
My name is Deshaun Byron, DB, the wrestling professional, the great change. I am the very best that does this. No man can beat me. No man can hang with me. This is my story. You're not the hero. I'm the main character of this shit. And now it's time for me to get what is mine. Everything that I've done, I've made this place for me. What will DB do next? Call that Option DB. Give me my title. My next step in helping is by winning that one thing that has just eluded me my entire promo career. And that's the bWo World Championship. It will happen.
Greatness.
Now, usually I get upset during these cut-in videos, but this means something to me. All roads will lead to hashtag DB Champion for the first time in his career, being on top of the world. Don Krypton, you have talked your way through battle after battle after battle, but this is not one I think you can talk your way through. You're gonna have to fight because you are going against the very best that does this, my colleague of the delegation, DB Greatness, hashtag DB Greatness, reminding you that we run this, your main event for Better Watch Out. Next weekend, December 17th, from all of us here in the promo division is me, Commissioner Tuck, wishing you all a safe night. Y'all take care, and you better not pout, you better not cry.